Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. All right, a chance to check out stats for Anthony Davis.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying to shift their offense toward ball movement. Last season, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George both notched career highs in assists. Kawhi said, if I can get us in an offense, that makes me happy. It doesn't matter about getting an assist. Just make the right play and share the ball. Kevin?
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
And now the Lakers starting group, and they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forwards. Thomas is out there with Bradley. And for the Clippers, the post pairing, Batum and Zubac. The mayor is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's man in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
So the Lakers win the tip. Now here's James. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Fades and shoots. No good that time. Outside Jackson. Over Westbrook. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to Indiana. Drives in. He can't hit that time. Good D by Westbrook. Lobbed up there for Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now here's Jackson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Davis finds Westbrook. First quarter, just over a minute played. And that one, good.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
Westbrook against Jackson. Zubac trying to break loose. Westbrook with the nice D there.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
3-point basket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Jackson. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. James, the pass to Davis. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Some numbers for Jackson. Putting up about 14 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To halt the run, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
And it's Westbrook missing. Clippers trail by 7. Jackson looking it over. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No good on that one.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Westbrook with a screen for James. Outside Bradley. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And he makes that one.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Here's the mayor after the basket by the Lakers. Thomas with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Thomas is running, and it's Davis with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Clippers trail by 11. Out left to the wing. Here's Mann. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Westbrook up top. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Jackson misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Which water section wants a T-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
In second chance points, second in rebounding, and they are second in blocks. That takes a lot more than athleticism. It takes instincts and big-time effort.
And I need to mention their second chance points again. Such a hard-working team on the offensive glass. Think of all the points they would have missed out on if not for the effort on the boards. Zubac's the best of man. Here's the mayor. A three-pointer is right on target.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Outside Westbrook. Bradley sets the pick for Westbrook. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 6.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
On the wing, Jackson. Looking to get back on track here. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 8 points for him.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. You've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers, fresh from a win against Portland.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Davis. Thomas trying to break loose, and that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his second basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Mann. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Westbrook, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Here's Mann. He's covered by Westbrook. Passes it to the mayor. Jackson, a screen on Bradley. The mayor passes to Jackson. Over James. And the Clippers miss again.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Westbrook, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Man, misses and the dry spell continues.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all-time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Bangs home the trifecta. The Mayor's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
The Mayor passes to Zubats. No one near James as he lets it go. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for the Lakers. Pass to Winslow. Back to Ibaka. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Anthony. Lakers leading by 22. Pass to Monk. From downtown, the Clippers grab the miss. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Stripped away. And here's the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Kennard. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The Lakers shooting an outstanding 61% in the early goings. Now the pass to Ellington. Ibaka against Anthony. Back to Ellington. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony with the screen on Kennard. And there's the drive. It's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Preston. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Winslow finds Kennard. Ibaka sets the pick for Kennard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Winslow's shot is off. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes to Ellington. And here is Anthony. Fades back. The rebound by Giles.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Kennard. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And they pick up 2.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen and quickly rolls into position for the score.
Jordan the pass to Carmelo. Not going to go that time. Ibaka has some nice D. Pass to Preston. Now here's Kennard. He got it up, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Lakers ahead, running away with this one. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all five guys at the same time or not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess with the rhythm of an offense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Taking a look at the Lakers. You've got Malik Monk. Thomas is out there with Johnson. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And the shot is good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Well, and that's a big deal for Westbrook, because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Now here's Bledsoe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Westbrook against Johnson. Now here's Monk. Defense right on him. Can't get it to fall. Clippers trail by 20. Bledsoe outside. Johnson from outside. Rebound the Lakers. Thomas got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Now James, after Keon Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. Out to the right wing. Here's Westbrook driving to the basket. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers spirit.
voting for the dunk contest is just about over, so let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is, and with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
You take a look at Thomas. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Johnson. James has got 10.
Boy, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Zubac's a screen on LeBron. Driving in and stolen by LeBron. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Westbrook finds James. Now Westbrook. He's got 11. James, a screen on Johnson. Back to James, and there's the pass to Bradley. Here's Westbrook. Can't hit from 12. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Bledsoe dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Zubac. Here's Bledsoe. And there it is for him.
Love the toughness of Bledsoe. Outstanding at maintaining his balance, even when you body him up.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Zubac, a screen on Johnson. And Batum kicks to Johnson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Sunday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, and for the game with the Mavericks, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Now Thomas, after Keon Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Johnson. The three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Batum. Back to Bledsoe. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Bradley, no one around him. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here's Batum. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And nothing is falling for him right now. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now, here's Batum. Zubac, a screen on Johnson. Here's Batum, 6 to shoot. Batum with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Bledsoe. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Johnson outside. From deep, James. That shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thomas kicks to Westbrook. And the pass to Johnson.
Hey, yo, whistle.
And he drives in. Thomas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The Lakers also making some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Stanley Johnson. And Ellington is subbed in for Bradley. That free throw good from Thomas. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
Here's the mayor. Ellington defending. Here's the mayor. Nailed from three-point land. The mayor's got 9 points.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be. Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers shooting percentage 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Now here's Ellington, defended by Ibaka. And here's James outside. It's good. LeBron that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The Clippers shooting them easily, 26% in the second quarter. Here's Preston. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Here's Preston. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle and stolen by LeBron. Pass to Davis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
Outside Westbrook. 13 feet away. The rebound by Ibaka. The Clippers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's Preston. He's covered by Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too. Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's Preston. Pass to man. With the drive. Thomas with the block. Westbrook with it. James outside. Shoots it. And they get it back.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
Well, we're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening through physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
Three-point participants. Well, we're narrowing the list, trying to pick the most dialed-in shooters in this league.
These guys are next level, and on the biggest stage, this competition's going to be lit, Kenny. Let's go.
Ooh, I'm ready, Shaq. Let's go.
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're winning the effort battle so far. And I'm talking about the offensive rebounding. They've got a ton of second chance opportunities. They are just going at it. I mean, physically outmanning them. And their team is playing great.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Jackson is out there with the mayor, and it's man in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Bradley. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Outside for Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Good, and the assist goes to James. Davis has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's the mayor. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounders. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Westbrook against Jackson. Over Westbrook. Jackson misses. The Lakers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Inside. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Jackson misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's Davis with the jam.
AD doing what he does, 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
The mayor passes to Jackson. The pass to the mayor. To end the run. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the inside, James. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists in the game. The Clippers have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Good D by Thomas. Lakers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And they double up Davis. Down low. Tries again. And Thomas with the lay-in. Good. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Jackson. The shot will not fall. And it's the Lakers the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Right wing. From 8, Thomas. That's good. Thomas got 27.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now here's LeBron. After the miss from Reggie Jackson, 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Westbrook's got 18 points.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
So it's the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Takes it inside. Thomas with the block. Westbrook kicks to Bradley. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
So it's the Clippers now, following the miss by Avery Bradley. To end the drought, it's not going to go for him. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
On the wing, Jackson. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubats. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Kennard, he's checked in for the Mayor. And Winslow subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Ibaka with the screen on Davis. 2 points. That one goes. He has 5.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by the Lakers.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Monk. Loads it up for Davis, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Easy breezy's checked in for Terrence Mann. And the Lakers also making a switch. Anthony's checked in. Now here's Anthony. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Howard with the stuff.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Here's Kennard. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Ibaka. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Ibaka's got 6.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Horton Tucker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Ibaka. He has 6. Passes it to Winslow. Ibaka sets the pick for Winslow. Ibaka outside. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now, here's Monk. Shoots the 3. That shot, no good. The Clippers shooting only 21% from the field so far. Preston passes to Kennard. Now Ibaka. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Kennard. Drives to the hoop. Softly drops in the floater. Kennard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
There's the pass to Howard. Here's Anthony. Howard trying to free himself up. Anthony's shot is off. Pass to Preston. Back to Kennard. Ibaka with the screen on Howard. Takes the 13-footer. Ariza with the rebound. The Lakers shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Screen by Howard. Ariza against Ibaka. Ariza no luck. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kennard against Howard. Kennard the pass to Ibaka. And stolen by Howard. Kicks it to Monk. Howard trying to free himself up. The shot by Monk is no good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Lays it up off the glass. He has 7.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Here's Anthony. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Preston. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Horton Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Anthony with the screen on Kennard. Horton Tucker and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he knocks down the first one. So, for the Clippers, Harry Giles is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Easy Breezy. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:38 left in the third. Now here's Bledsoe. Monk defending. With the fadeaway. He gets that one.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Monk, the pass to Horton Tucker. Into the lane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's the Lakers now. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. Stolen by Bledsoe. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away. Rebound the Lakers. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Horton Tucker. Kennard covering. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Bledsoe. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Look, they can't guard great passing. They're passing the ball great to start. We got to do that for 4 quarters.
Preaching ball movement. Frank Vogel likes what he's seeing so far.
Yeah, and I'd say moving the ball with a purpose. Working the offense, trying to find good shots.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Anthony. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Monk in at the point guard. Now here's Ellington after Keon Johnson's miss. Monk, the pass to Jordan. Outside Anthony. Fires it up, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. Howard's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Bledsoe finds Winslow. Now Johnson. Over Ellington. Shot by Johnson, no good. The Lakers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Monk with the ball. Takes a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Monk's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that 3-ball. I mean, fantastic at measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Giles. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here is Monk. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Giles. Dish now to Johnson. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Now here's Ellington following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. And the rejection by Ibaka. Winslow with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Bledsoe taking his time here. Here's Ibaka. Monk grabs the board. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And he makes good on the layup.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Clippers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker.
Winslow finds Bledsoe. Back to Winslow. Johnson with it. Driving inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
The first one falls. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
Now here's Johnson. Can't cash in from close range.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Clippers moving the ball around. Johnson outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Dwight Howard.
That's on Dwight Howard.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Keon Johnson, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Three-pointer Ellington, and the Lakers with another miss. Clippers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Johnson in the corner. That's tipped. He can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Monk. Over Johnson. And the Lakers with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Preston passes to Johnson. Ibaka with the screen on Johnson. Jordan with some nice D.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Monk for 3. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Driving the lane. Preston can't hit. The Lakers shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. On the wing, Monk. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Jordan against Ibaka. The pass to Preston. Johnson outside. Trying his luck from deep. Monk grabs the board.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Johnson inside. Monk defending. They get it back. Pass to Giles. Clock at 6. Passes it to Preston. Offline with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Johnson against Johnson. Pass to Monk. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some 3s.
Here's Preston. He kicks to Winslow. The pass to Preston. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Monk, the pass to Ellington. Johnson outside. Jordan sets the pick for Johnson. Over Ibaka. Johnson can't hit.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Now here's Winslow. Ellington defending. Trying to end the drought. Preston can't hit. The Lakers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to.
Johnson against Winslow. Pass to Johnson. Ibaka right side. Passes it to Preston. Over Monk. That one a little long. The Lakers on offense. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Clippers.
Now here's Ellington. After Keon Johnson's miss, Ellington kicks to Monk. A 3-pointer, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the drive, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Here is Ellington. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You keep taking care of business. How is your game traveling on the road?
You know, we just try to have a road warrior mentality. We understand when we go on the road, it's just us. The Laker faithful, they travel with us too sometimes, but we know it's just all about us and how we can play well on the road, and we've been doing that this year so far.
Yeah, you kept this crowd quiet down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.